How you doing?
What's going on? And what's with the camera do? I don't do cameras.
Well, everything will be edited out if you don't agree. I got my security guard with me right here. I just do a
Y'all gonna pay
podcast.
me?
Of course, we'll pay you.
Okay then.
It's just like this, condoms, just
You gonna see condoms, needles, all type of shit. I just be here at 2 o'clock in the morning, just my little phone, my little blunt, with my knife, my baby wipes, and my condom, and my trap purse.
does it ever occur to you like, all right, yo, like I'm really on the street naked?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is what it's like to live in your car every day.
Got a bag full of whole outfits. Whole bags in case I do overnight. In my car, all this shit is cleaned up. They don't touch them blankets. I wash everything that's in here. But I got ADHD. It's hard for me to organize shit. But yeah.
What's good? My name is Chris. This is Trappin Anonymous. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you all for supporting me, keeping the movement moving. We are out here for an exclusive in Chicago. I've been wanting to do these documentaries for so long, so we're just going to give it a try. We actually hit the blade. We've been out here for a couple of days. As you can see, I'm probably going to be exhausted, but I think it's very important that we get these stories out to the world. Do remember that the stories that you hear reflect real life. They're here to educate. They're here to inform. And they're here to hopefully keep the little homie off the streets. My name is Chris. This is Trappin Anonymous. Let's get it. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm well. We've seen a lot in these past couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
How does your mother feel about what you do?
She doesn't like it, but she just prays for me.
Tell me she's just crying.
I mean, she knows I've been doing it for a long time, since I was 16. So after a while, I think she just getting numb to it. Yeah, but everybody doesn't understand how hard it is once you have a background. It's easier said than done. She doesn't like it, but she just prays for me. Understand my shoes.
Okay, but I want to speak about your mother's perspective. I want to.
Okay.
Sort of.
She doesn't like it and she doesn't approve of it. We had our ups and downs to the point where she tried to take my son away when I was in jail. Sent me letters trying to sign my rights away. And it's like, it's the worst time of my life. And she was the only person I felt like to talk to. And she shut me out, so I didn't have nobody. The only person that came to visit me was my baby's father's mother. I didn't see my kids. I was in the county for 8 months. And she was the only person that came to see me.
Could you understand sort of why she would want to take your rights away?
I guess because she thinks I'm moving too fast and she's scared something's gonna happen to me.
Are you scared that something's gonna happen to you?
Yeah, all the time, but I just try not to think about it, think positive. Because I know I gotta go home every day.
I walked that blade with you, and you know, even for a male, we had security, we had people, camera personnel there. I still didn't feel fully comfortable.
Oh yeah, it's always police trying to arrest me, girls trying to get into it with me, men trying to rob me or rape me because I don't want to do what they want to do. Think they could just have their way because I'm by myself.
Given this environment, it is extremely hostile. Were you in the county jail and your mother with your child, you still can't sort of understand like why should we try to do something like that for the betterment of the child?
I mean, I understood, but I feel like it's better ways she could have communicated. But my mom, she never been the best at communicating. I myself just started learning how to communicate at this grown age recently. So I was terrible with my words. That's why I talk low and I stutter a little bit because I don't know.
You told me you're a shy person.
Yes, I'm very shy. But this lifestyle makes you be outspoken. Like, you have to talk, network with people. So
when we were sitting in the car, we was in front of one of the trap houses. Guy hops out the car. As we're sitting there, and you kind of have to talk him down. You know, he's reaching in his pocket.
It's a lot. It's a neighborhood. It's a lot of houses, but yeah, people they just be trying to protect the girls, making sure they're okay because they see girls get raped and robbed over there every day. Every day. Like recently, a girl just got stabbed up. The day before, no, the same day you got stabbed.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the most interesting part, right? Because people see these gangsters and these people that are just like chilling on the corner and like maybe they look a little disheveled and they're fearful of those people. Meanwhile, these guys are the protectors of y'all.
I mean, yeah, and it's like sometimes we wouldn't even know they protecting us. They just look out because they see us every day, around there. Like, okay, they just working. A lot of people come up to us like, oh, we respect you, but then you get a lot of people being weird. And you just gotta be careful. Like, I had some Puerto Ricans try to rob me in the Hellcat. So it's just like, you never know what to expect. You gotta be on your toes at all times.
Yeah, because when I first saw them, I'm like, all right, maybe we need to be on point. Maybe we need to, make sure, we're moving right. And they were so cool with you, right? And these guys typically seen as like, maybe like predators or maybe like people that are trying to disrupt the natural order of things. Man, I feel like they're helping to keep the natural order of things.
Mm-hmm.
It was very interesting to see.
Yeah.
Even when he was reaching in his pocket and you was like, nah, they good.
Mm-hmm.
And he just walked away.
Yeah.
Are there instances where people do try stuff with y'all and they come out and protect y'all?
I never had nobody come out and help me, like at the moment. Like recently, I had a client who I've seen several times before. He acted a little different. He tried to give me some fake money. So I got mad and ripped up the money in front of him. And then he had just one real $100 bill with it and one $10 bill that was real. The rest of the money was fake. So I ripped it up and I was trying to just keep the real money. And I told him I'm going to leave because he was trying to play with me. I'm like, oh, you think I'm a goofy or something? Like, I'm just going to go. I'm taking this and I'm leaving. Because I just drove an hour to come here. Mm-hmm. And he wasn't trying to let me leave. I had to stay there for like 40 minutes until one of my male friends picked up and pretended like they were outside. Just so I could walk out the door.
You came here from your car.
Mm-hmm.
What time did you wake up?
I woke up at like 1 something, start getting ready. Usually I leave out earlier, but I was tired. So I've been out since 3.
Sleeping in your car?
I don't sleep when I'm out here. I try not to. I only doze off and I like stay out here 18 hours straight.
You stay out there 18 hours straight?
I just put out there 48 hours straight.
How?
I'm taking cat naps in my car.
I guess it's sort of like, I'm just not used to hearing this way of life.
I know a lot of people get surprised and they're like, oh, you're so pretty. You shouldn't be over here. But it's like, I have kids and I'm a woman. I like to have my own house, my own comfort place for my kids. I don't want them knowing nothing about my lifestyle. So I have to put them somewhere very far away from that. In order to do that, I got to bust my ass and be out here. Every day, they don't even know what I got to do to make sure we got groceries and their new shoes and things like that.
You're in a 2-3 bedroom home out there in the suburbs. Mm-hmm. You got footage of your car. Mm-hmm. This is where you spend most of your. This is your home.
Yes.
The car is your home. Mm-hmm. It's like you're risking everything. You're doing everything for
money.
The money and the lifestyle for the kids and this, that, and third.
That's for them to be comfortable.
Well, when are you comfortable?
I'm comfortable as long as the bills are paid and they have everything they need. As long as they have everything they need, I'm fine.
48 hours trapping out of a car, how many clients are you seeing between that time?
Of course, these clients are cheap as fuck because it's the streets. But I have a good turnout. But for me to have a good turnout, I have to see more than 9 people.
More than 9 people?
Mm-hmm.
And how much money is that?
Probably 1,600, 1,400, something like that. But that's per day. So I have to really be out here, to get that.
We saw your bank statements.
One of my bank statements.
I saw one of your bank statements. You made $12,000 that month.
Mm-hmm.
Where does this money go?
I don't know how to save, and I like to spoil my kids after I pay my bills. So after I pay my bills, I can get them whatever they want. We go to the mall on Saturdays or Sundays, and I just let them get, things they want. They're teenagers, so.
It almost feels like you're risking everything to get this money, though, right?
Yes, I am.
Risking your life, your safety.
And I'm tired of it, for real, to be honest. But I know I gotta do it. I just gotta stick to my little plan. I keep getting distracted because I don't have no money management. Like, I feel like it's an addiction. As soon as you get it quick, you spend it quicker. So it's kind of hard to save when you got that mindset that everything's so quick.
Is prostitution an addiction?
Yeah.
Is the blade an addiction?
Yes, it is.
Talk to me about the difference in money that you make and the money that you see working online versus working the stroll.
I love the online money, but it's just slower. The way I work it, like when I post the ad, my number is higher. Like I usually charge 1,000 an hour. I'll take 500, but I charge 1,000. Versus over here, I have all different names from the name I have online. I don't give nobody my social media over here, so it's like gotta be 2 different people.
So from
Three.
from $1,000 online to how much in the street?
1,000 per day in the street for sure. I know I can go if I just go.
For an individual on the street, how much would you charge?
200.
$200. From 1,000 online to 200 on the street.
200 for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And
this includes everything.
Yeah, I think I use a condom for everything.
And this happens in the car.
In the car, in the backseat. Or they get it wrong. But if they get it wrong, they spend more. I charge them anywhere from 500 to 300 plus the run. So it's not usually get like regulars, and we see because some people get scared and they're like, "Oh, I just want to see you," because they see it's a lot of police, a lot of girls getting arrested.
Right.
So.
I mean, the money online is a lot slower, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot more. So like I'll be on the blade. I'll be on the blade and then I'll make a decent amount. I'll get a call from one of my regulars from online. I'm like, okay, cool. That's my 1,000 plus whatever I made on the blade, type shit. So.
The $20 dates.
$20.
That we spoke about.
Oh yeah, somebody asked me about $20 dates. I never did a $20 date.
There are like fights with other women because women are doing stuff for too cheap. Talk to me about that.
Y'all need to stop doing little dates. Fucking it up.
Keep going. Talk about it.
I just know it's a lot of girls that do charge fairly low prices. And it does fuck it up for girls like me that's asking for 200 because when I first went over there, I was unknown to other girls' numbers. I went over there saying 500. I heard tire marks screeching. I'm like, okay, I might not making no money. And then I figured it out like, okay, maybe I gotta go lower. So I'm like, fuck it, 300. So I know who I can get more from. I know how to milk them in. So I feel like I can do fairly well. I'm not greedy either, so as long as I have enough to pay a bill, get my kids something to eat, fill up my tank, have a little something to the side, I'm gonna go my little ass home. So
Does this ever mess with your self-esteem at all? Just, you know,
When I was younger,
okay.
but not now, no. I'm very confident with myself now.
When you say younger, how old are you talking?
16, 17, 18.
And what age did it feel like this is more like a natural thing? Like you stopped feeling ashamed?
I never felt ashamed because I was taking care of my family. So as long as I took care of my family, I didn't feel ashamed because they were comfortable. So it's like, I feel like anybody else would do it for their family if they're in my shoes.
All this money you make and no time to spend it. You know, I mean, you could spend it on the bills and the kids and do all that, but you don't really ever get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You don't never really get to enjoy the money. You spend it every day in a car, on the street, on the pavement. How worth it is it? Maybe live a little modestly. Maybe live a little bit under your means. You know, if it means I don't gotta be outside every day, if it means I don't gotta hit the track, risk my life. You told me you're terrified out there. Risking your life. Risking your life.
Yeah, it's dangerous out there. Like, a lot of things that happen out there. But, like I said, until I go through my process of my plan, I'm still going to be on blade. So,
No matter how.
I mean, if I get a better opportunity.
You said to me that bad is gonna happen to you.
Because I'm very holy. Like, even though I do what I do, I feel like I'm very into church. Like, I still clean my house on Sunday, play R&B, church music, relax, smoke, cook. Because I'm always in the streets, so I'll try at least cook for real, like on Sundays, and show my kids. I'll take, like, this Sunday, we're going to the pumpkin patch. So I said I'm going to make more time for them, but it's hard because my kids know I'm always on the go. Like, okay, are you working or are you chilling today, mommy? Like, they know. It's always, mommy got to work.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning right now. What was your morning like?
It was decent. I mean, like 800, and I only been out since 3 a.m. and it's 8 a.m. So I feel like that's okay. That's cool. But I paid a bill with that, so now I only got like $100 left. So I'm gonna go back to play after this.
Jesus. Are you tired at all?
No, I had a good nap before I came out. I felt like I came outside too late. I feel like I missed at least $1,000 worth of money because I woke up so late. I feel like I could have had 1,800 instead of 800.
Do regular girls hit you up to do stuff like this, or is it?
Well, like, if they had a date.
Yeah, like I mean, like if you maybe have some friends that aren't in the world or aren't in the business, do you set them up on dates, or is it just exclusive to?
I mean, I have some friends that are open to it, you know, some friends that are nothing like, just because I do what I do doesn't mean my friends do what I do. I have friends that are business owners, people that are in the church, like, don't let this fool you, please. But, yeah, I do put on some of my girlfriends.
Let's be real. You told me that you'd be surprised how much regular girls that
You'll be surprised how many
they just back on
regular, smuggler girls be down to get down for some money. Especially if a man's talking the right price, 500 or better. Especially to a girl that doesn't do what I do. 500 to a girl that doesn't do what I do. It's like, let's do it, you know? So, and then when it's that type of range, we're getting paid that per hour. And who's not going to want to spend a couple hours with some pretty girls instead of just 1 hour? Come on now. So
it's crazy to believe that you could have ordinary working mothers. Maybe they got a boyfriend, maybe they got their own little situation, but if somebody says, yo, $500, you can make it right now, call me for an hour, they taking it.
Yep.
That don't bug you out sometimes?
I feel like money is temptation to everybody. Like, I feel like anybody would do anything for some money.
I guess more so too because everybody's so judgmental about your profession. Oh, I would never do this, that, and the third. And then you get one opportunity.
I had a girl like that make some money with me. She was very judgmental on her little Facebook statuses, like towards women like me. But then she used to be in my inbox because she used to see like me posting daily, and she was just interested in hanging out with me. That's how all girls always. Oh, I want to hang out with you. You always look like you have so much fun. And then they see what I do, and they're like, "Can I join or can I do it too?" I don't charge them nothing.
Right.
I let them keep that money.
Right.
I'm not like, come on now, we're out here trying to get money.
What was like your introduction to like sex? Was it traumatic? Was it a traumatic experience? Was it like
I was 12 and I just was in a summer school program in California. I live in Chicago. I'm from Chicago, but my mother had sent me to California for the summer because I needed to complete summer school in order to go to the next grade. So I went to school in California, and my after school teacher, I used to have a crush on him, so I wouldn't consider it rape because it was consensual. It was something I wanted to do at the time. Excuse me, at the time. And we just used to text a lot and message each other on, I think it was like MySpace or Tag or something like that, some social media. And he'll just be like, okay, meet me in the bathroom in like 10 minutes and just go in there and just wait for me. So, and mind you, it's like a single stall bathroom. It's not like several bathrooms in there. So as soon as I go, I feel somebody push me in. He closed the door, instantly lock it. And then he puts me against the wall. He's kissing me. I had a little skirt on. He pulls his dick out, puts a condom on. Then he tries to penetrate me. As he's trying to penetrate me, he sees me like squiggling. He pulls the condom. He pulls himself out, and he sees his blood. So he didn't know I was a virgin.
mm-hmm.
I guess he thought I was experienced or something. I'm not sure. But I'm young and why wouldn't I be experienced? But at the time, I thought I did something to make him mad because he stopped working at the school. Like, I never seen him again after that.
How old is this guy?
He was older than 21. I'm not sure exactly.
Just even thinking about like that. That's your introduction, you know? What was home like, life like? Was your dad there?
He was there for a little while, but after my grandfather passed away, he moved out of Chicago because my mom and some other people told me he did a lot of bad things in Chicago and he had to leave. So I haven't seen him really since.
You actually told me your mother was sending you to see him before you went to...
Yeah, that was the plan before. I wasn't supposed to go to California. I was supposed to have a trip with him. I was supposed to meet him. He remarried. He was never married to my mother, but he married a woman in Texas. They had a family. They were orchestrated in Texas, so he's like, come down here. You could stay for a weekend. But it was just, BS. Because every time I used to call him, I used to Google his phone number, like, because he was a politician, so it's easy to find campaign office, his law firm office. He always had an office that was searchable. So.
And he tried to bribe you?
Yes, he wanted to give me $10,000 and sign a contract to stop reaching out to him. I'm sorry, can we just stop for like a little second? I didn't want to talk about that.
Your dad? He tried to bribe you?
Yeah, he tried to bribe me to stop communicating and reaching out to him. I guess he got sick of it.
You would try every day?
Not every day, just every time something came about that was like emotional between like me and my mom, and I just wanted to move with him or talk to him, he just wasn't reachable.
Yeah.
He made himself not reachable. So, because he was in my life until I was like 7. Then he wasn't around no more.
He has other kids?
Yes, he has plenty of kids. Several women reached out to my mother asking, because she signed papers for them for court, because they're trying to get child support. Everybody's trying to get child support from him, but of course nobody's gonna get shit because his best friend's a judge. He owns a law firm. That's gonna be pretty hard, even if you have DNA tests, letters from child support saying how much you owe. That doesn't mean nothing.
You told me even one of his sons tried to hit on you.
Yes, one of his younger sons. Two of them had reached out to me. Well, several had reached out to me periodically. And one of the younger ones was very sweet. The other younger one was throwing me off a little bit because he texted me like, "Hey, I'm coming to town. Can I take you shopping at Victoria's Secret?" What the fuck? I'm your whole blood sister. It just because we don't have the same mom, we have the same dad, we have the same blood. That's fucking gross. That's disgusting. That's thick as fuck.
Your father beat 52 counts?
Yep, he went to the feds a few times. Supposedly he hurt a lot of people and stole a lot of money from people. So that's why my mom changed my last name and just kept it her maiden name, which was her father's name.
He's related to
Selena Quintanilla.
Selena.
Mm-hmm.
What is his name?
Carlos Quintanilla.
Oh, they have the same name.
Mm-hmm. He tried to, if you Google him, you just put Carlos Quintanilla on Google, and you can see that he tried to run for Congress about 3 or 4 years, but he never wins. So, yeah.
What's some advice that you would give a young girl sort of lost without family, the love that she wanted from home, that's sort of living the lifestyle that you're living right now?
Just find a good person in your life that's doing something well with themselves, that's not in the streets, not nothing illegal, and try to like lean on them and learn from them to try to get out your situation. It's good to ask questions to friends like those if you have a friend, because it's kind of hard to come across those friends. But living my lifestyle, you're gonna meet a lot of different people. So you just gotta know who to cling on and know who to learn from and trust and take advice from.
What's the end goal for you?
The end goal is to turn my life around, to show my kids I made mistakes, but I was willing to fix them. So just because I fixed them and I'm willing to fix them, I just want to let them know that it's possible to change your life after a mistake. It's just very hard, and they see the process because they live with me. They're like, "Okay, what are you doing today?" "Oh, mommy gotta go downstairs to go. She's trying to get her record expunged." They shouldn't know that. They're kids, but they have to know that because they're gonna ask me, "Why am I not staying straight at home? Why am I, So it's a process. And I feel like as long as I stick to the process, I'll be able to get out the streets. But I get distracted a lot.
This is Trappin Anonymous. My name is Chris Dowes. Let's get it.
So, alright, now you just flip the camera.
So yeah, I be walking through here.
Huh? Yeah, so I mean, I can't believe like this is like sort of your everyday life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You was talking to me earlier. You said you're absolutely tired of this.
I am. It's exhausting mentally and physically, having to look out, dodging the police, Females steady want to fight me every day for no reason. Men be trying to ride me for no reason.
Are the police
Peas
harassing
be trying
you?
to harass me. Police be trying to fuck me for free. It's a lot. It come that with this shit. Like, you gonna be out in the streets, you gotta be ready for it. I feel like a lot of people, they be on drugs because they too weak-minded and they don't know how to stand up for themselves or stand on stuff.
What would you say to your daughter if she wanted to enter this business?
Ooh, don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, she says, Ma, you do it.
It's different. She didn't have to grow up how I had to grow up. She got a mommy and daddy. I didn't.
Have you ever seen someone in your profession with both parents? Or is it like always some kind of...
I personally don't be trying to ask too much about people because I don't want nobody asking about me. Because in the streets, you're not supposed to be so open and vulnerable. You got to be very close and to yourself in order to last out here long. The key is longevity. So if you know how to move in the streets in Chicago, if you could work here, you could work anywhere, I feel like.
And you're just not like uncomfortable, like, I mean, it's just like this, condoms, just,
Yeah,
like, come
you're going to see that everywhere.
just condoms, just, you know.
You're going to see condoms, needles, all type of shit. But I stay positive to the best I could, and I just focus on my goals and my plans of what I want to do and what I got to do to get out of this. So I don't have to keep living here every day, day by day. I get tired. I feel like me being out here day by day is paycheck to paycheck. I'm trying to get out that mindset.
How much money are you making in a month?
I make $13,000 a month
Doing this?
doing this and online things. Like, most of my money comes from online. I don't have to leave out of bed for that. But half of my money comes from this, so.
And you're just performing on guys in their car?
In their car, I charge more for the room. I'm always gonna milk a man, so I feel like
What does that mean?
a man always gonna have to spend a large amount of money with me. I stand on my price. I don't negotiate. I'm very firm. So I feel like I get far because I stand on my price. A lot of girls out here, they be doing shit for cheap as hell.
Does it ever occur to you like, all right, yo, like I'm really on the street naked?
Yeah, it took me 2 days to come over here and be naked. The first day I drove over here like this, I turned back around. I didn't even get out my car.
You couldn't do it?
I couldn't do it because I'm like, this not for me. This not me. I'm better than this. No shade. Hustlers gotta do what they gotta do. But I know me and my potential. It's just my circumstances, my background. Me not having no support. Little things like that. It really take a village to make like a strong, just a well-being for your kids. You don't want them doing what you do. So I'm busting my ass to make sure they never touch this lifestyle.
Are you addicted to this lifestyle?
Yes. Because I feel like I make more than a 9-to-5 person.
But someone would say maybe like your morals, like you're compromising integrity, you're compromising,
I feel like at the end of the day, I do for me and my family. So if you can't understand that, I can't fuck with you.
What was sort of the worst experience you had with a client?
Besides the client trying to like lock me in a room, I think that's probably the worst experience.
But like, what if somebody smells, or what if you're not attracted to them?
I felt somebody, like I felt like I was gonna die one time. When I was with a client, I felt like I really talked myself out that situation. Like, I felt like I talked myself out of a situation with a serial killer.
And how'd you talk him out of it?
By being nice, being funny, steady inching by the door every time I be a little funny, be a little nice.
Let's start walking back. I'm seeing too many cars.
Okay.
I'm seeing too many cars.
That's the blade, that's why.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you, what was sort of your best experience doing this, which is kind of...
My best experience was I had a client that spent about $26,000 for 4 hours, and he got me a Rolex watch.
Wow.
So I had cash and a watch, That was probably my favorite client out of all my clients I ever had.
But and that's just because of the money. So do you ever like get off of this? Like because sex is supposed to be like this pleasurable
I
thing.
mean, I've been doing this since I was 16, and I never allowed myself to get off of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like it, and I don't find the men attractive. But I'll, from time to time, get a fine ass athlete or professional athlete that will spend a bag and fuck me good. So you know what? Shit.
How do you get out of this? How do you get
You
out?
have to have a plan.
How do you get out?
Most people are gonna say you need a pimp. I feel like you just need a plan. If you have a plan, you'll get out of it. If you don't have a plan, you're not gonna get out of it because it's an addiction. It's just like a drug. It's fast money. I see one client, for example, I'm getting 500. I'm gonna spend that 500 so motherfucking quick. I'm like, okay, that's just one client. I can do that. I get that back. You have that mindset every single day. I could really be racked up, but I'm not because I don't know how to save. I was never taught how to save. I'm just now teaching myself how to save by being broke, by being without certain things that make me not want to be without that no more and making me discipline myself a little bit more.
Yeah. Like I seen one girl over here. She didn't look a day over 17 years old.
Yeah, it's all types of girls. You want to say young girls, older girls. From my knowledge, everybody else over here is over 18. I don't play that. If I see a girl that's underage, I'm gonna tell her to move around. She not gonna. You don't do that underage shit over here.
Even though that was you at one point.
Even though that was me, for sure. I'm not gonna. No. If that's around me, I'm not. That's not happening around me at all. I'm not condoning this shit at all. I'm checking this shit.
Have you ever had to come to this alleyway? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I come here to pee. I come here to do dates. I come here to walk around, to go to the Blade and park my car. I just be here at 2 o'clock in the morning, just my little phone, my little blunt, and my trap purse, with my knife, my baby wipes, and my condoms. Praying to God I'll be okay and go home when I'm done. So.
Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will get a lot of insight from, you know, real life experiences and just being out here, you know?
I feel like the streets is nowhere where you want to be. If you have a mom, a dad support system, stick with that support system. Things take time, but you don't want to be out here. It's a lot of devilish things going out here. You don't want to be out here. It's bad energy.
Thank you. This is Trappin Anonymous. My name is Chris Styles. Let's get it. All right, perfect. There was nothing else you wanted to say, right?
Nope.
How you doing?
What's going on? And what's with the camera do? I don't do cameras.
Well, everything will be edited out if you don't agree. I got my security guard with me right here. I just do a podcast.
So pay me?
Of course, we'll pay you.
Okay, then.
This is like this, condoms, just.
You gonna see condoms, needles, all type of shit. I just be here at 2 o'clock in the morning, just my little phone, my little blunt, with my knife, my baby wipes, and my condom, and my trap purse.
Does it ever occur to you like, all right, yo, like I'm really on the street naked?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is what it's like to live in your car every day.
Got a bag full of whole outfits. Whole bags in case I do overnight. My car, all this shit is cleaned up. They don't touch them blankets. I wash everything that's in here. But I got ADHD. It's hard for me to organize shit. But yeah.